Mobile Mindset. Today is day 500 of walking outdoors for 45 minutes every day and reading 10 pages from a nonfiction book / entrepreneurial book / self-improvement book. One of the, mantras of B3, my strength and conditioning company and brand, is savage, not average. It's something that I saw someone say a long time ago, and it really stuck with me. And I try and push that mindset onto our athletes and anyone who chooses to follow, anyone that is looking for some type of, motivation, some push to level up, get to the next level. Well, recently I had somebody ask me ask a question on Instagram. By recently, I mean today. What does it take to become savage, not average? And I figured that this was a great opportunity, being that today is day 500 of my personal tasks. What a better way, a better opportunity, and a better day to answer this question. Now, there's a lot of moving parts to this. I'll see if I can touch on them all. Number one, someone that is savage and not average is selfless. They put their own needs behind others' needs. Everyone else comes before them. They look out for those who can't speak for themselves. They take care of those who can't take care of themselves. They are unapologetic in what they believe in. They're unapologetic when doing the right thing, even if it goes against the grain. Now, you might ask me, Ben, do they have to lift a lot of weight to be savage, not average? No, they don't. But whatever they do, they have to work their ass off when they do it, because they understand that the immediate sacrifice is worth the potential long-term success down the road. That means success might not happen, but it doesn't matter, because right now, what's being done that's needed to be done gets done no matter what. Who specifically can be savage, not average? A leader on a team, a leader on a sports team, a good boss, a good coworker, a good husband, a good wife, a good sister, a good brother, a good boyfriend, a good girlfriend. And the most savage, not average of them all, a good parent. Someone that's truly leading the next generation towards health and success long term. Who doesn't show the easy way out. Who accepts failure, because that's a lesson in itself. Failure is the only way to learn and to move forward. But this is one of the reasons why I'm such a big proponent of the life lessons you could learn in the weight room. The weight room is one of the most humbling spaces that you can be in, even for strong people. Here's my example. With little to no training, almost anybody can deadlift 135. With very little training, almost anyone can deadlift 225. With a solid 6 months of proper training, give or take, most people could deadlift 315. Within a year and a half, maybe 2 years, 405 is even attainable. It's really not that big of a deal. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. You're probably a little offended. Hey, 405 is heavy. I'm not saying that it's not heavy, but when it comes to strength, 405 is not that big of a deal. Now, continuing on to this, I've deadlifted 600 pounds multiple times. And I can tell you, the first time that I deadlifted 500 pounds, I felt more accomplished than the first time I deadlifted 600 pounds. Why? Because almost anybody can get to 405 with not that much training. But few will do what's required to climb to 500. Those that can do 500 have high levels of respect, especially in the general population world. For a professional powerlifter or high-level athlete, 500 is really nothing. But we're talking to Gen Pop here, youth, high school, college. If you pull 500, you're in a new class. But here's the reason 600 was not as impressive to me. I worked a very long time to get to 500, and I worked a very long time to get to 600. But when you get to the level of strength that is 500, and then you climb to the level of strength that is 600, you enter a whole new bracket of strong. And 600 to really strong people is like 405 to strong people. You start to realize that there's 700-800 pound deadlifters, and some people will never get there. So in essence, you spend all this time working to achieve this goal that most won't reach, just to start over at the bottom. And I think that is a wonderful analogy of why strength training is so important. And to me, understanding that and how it can apply to your life is savage, not average.